You've probably seen this kind of avatar before.
Come and buy my fish, oh. Now me get better fish.
An avatar that looks real, talks and moves. These avatars are mostly used on Faceless YouTube channels. These days, a lot of people are using avatars like me, and you keep wondering, how do they do it? Well, in today's video, Auntie Debbie is going to show you exactly how. She will show you how to create your own avatar, make it lip sync perfectly, move, walk,
and show gestures, and even animate pictures and your own photos, step by step.
Now, Auntie Debbie, take us through the entire process. Let's get started.
So the first thing you'll be needing is your avatar, okay? So to get your avatar or your base image, you're going to use Pinterest to do that. So this is a Pinterest app. I'm going to tap on it like this and sign in or sign up. This is how the interface looks like. So now the first thing you're going to do is to come down where we have the search button like this and type the type of image that you want. So I'm going to type a black American lady with a curly hair. So what I'm going to do is to select one of the images that I like. So I think I like this one. So I'm going to download this image to my phone. So to download this image, click on the three dots down here and click on the download image button to download it to your phone. So now that we have our image, the next thing we are going to do is to convert this image into an avatar. And to do that, we are going to use ChatGPT to do that. So open to ChatGPT and come to the section where we have Ask ChatGPT. So we are going to click on the plus sign like this and click on photos to import the image that you downloaded from Pinterest. So this is the image. I'm going to tap on it like this. Now click on done and import it to ChatGPT. Now add your prompt here before you click on the command button. So this is a prompt I'm going to use here. So let's do this from scratch. Turn this image into a beautiful 3D Pixar style image. Now the next thing we want ChatGPT to add to this image is the background. So you want ChatGPT to put this image in a YouTube studio. So what you're going to do is to add the next instruction to the prompt. Let her sit in a beautiful chair in a YouTube studio with a podcast microphone on her table in front of her. So this is what we want ChatGPT to do to this image. We want ChatGPT to turn the image into a 3D Pixar style image. At the same time, put her in a YouTube studio with some podcast microphone in front of her. Okay, so now what we're going to do next is to hit on the command button. That's a black button here. Hit on it and wait for ChatGPT to generate for us. So what we did not specify is the aspect ratio, but let's see if ChatGPT is going to put the image into a 16:9 aspect ratio for us. Okay, so anytime you want ChatGPT to generate an image for you, always try to add the aspect ratio to it. I forgot to add it to the prompt. Wow, I just like and love this image. Look at it. This is a type of avatar that a lot of people use for their Faceless YouTube channel. Okay, so what you're going to do is to hit on the save button to save this image to advice. But if you don't like it, then you can ask ChatGPT to recreate it for you. But I love this image. I'm so much in love with this image. I just love the fact that ChatGPT has put a YouTube button behind the avatar, and the reflection of the light we see in the background is so beautiful with a touch of green at the right, and then the podcast microphone on the table, and I mean everything is perfect. I just love it. Now the next you want to do is to request for another prompt. I promise in this video I'm going to show you how to create this avatar and also how to make your photos talk. So we are going to do two things in one video. So come to this section and type this prompt in ChatGPT. So give me a clear realistic image prompt of an African market woman selling fish in the market. In creating your prompt, just type whatever that comes into your mind, just how you imagine it. You don't need to be so much obsessed or concerned about the grammar. Just type whatever that comes into your mind that makes you or unleash your creativity. Okay, so we have our African woman selling fish in the market. Then what we need next or in addition is hair clothing. Include hair clothing, then background and lighting. Okay, so the background is very important. So now we're going to hit on the command button for ChatGPT to design the prompt for us. So you can see ChatGPT has generated the image prompt for us. All we're going to do is to just copy the prompt and head over to the next AI tool to generate our image. So there are so many AI image generative tools that you can use to generate your images depending on your choice or what you are creating. So for this particular video or demonstration, we are going to go to our browser, open to your browser and type image FX. So this is the image FX interface and enter the image prompt ChatGPT provided. So this is the image prompt. Then hit on the generate button to generate your image. Let's see what image FX is going to give us. This is so nice. This is exactly what I was imagining or I wanted. Now let's look at the next one. We also have another one here. Then we also have another one and another one. If you don't like it, you can hit on the generate button to generate another images, but the previous images will still be there. So when you click on the back arrow like this, you're going to see the previous images that you generated. I'm going to hit on the download button to download these images. Let's see this one too. I'm going to download this one. Okay, and this one too is not bad. Let's hit on the download button. So now that we have generated our images, the next thing we are going to do is to animate our images, lip sync and make sure our images move, talk, walk and show other gestures. We are going to use a popular AI tool, that is Grok AI. So open the Grok AI app and click on create video button. Then select the image that you want to animate. So if you cannot find the image in the preview section, click on see all and select the image that you want to animate. So this is the image you want to animate. Select it like this and import it into Grok AI. Now you can go ahead and type your prompt here in the box provided below. What do you want your avatar to do? Type it here in the prompt. The moment you tap or you upload your image, it will start auto animating it. You can quickly enter your prompt if you already have it or type in your prompt. We are going to start with she said. Now, whenever you want your avatar or you want your character to say something, always put it in quotes. So we are going to bring the quote like this. Now, do you know something? One thing I like about this AI tool is that normally whenever you upload an image, it will auto animate the image for you based on how it sees the image. So I think I like this one. I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to save it on my phone and ask this avatar to do another thing. Okay, so I'm going to, before I upload the next image, I'm going to type in what I want this avatar to do before I upload the next image. So now this is the next thing I want this character to do. She walked to the window and stood there and said, so now, do you believe I can now walk and move? So I'm going to copy this prompt and upload my image. So hit on the back button like this and select the image you want to animate. So I'm going to select my image again and enter the prompt here and then hit on the generate button for the AI to animate this image for me. So let's see how it's going to animate this, how it's going to make this character to work.
So now, do you believe I can now walk and move?
So I hope you understand how you can make your avatar move now. All you just need is your prompt. Your prompting is what is important here, not whether the avatar can move or not. Because now, if you have your prompt, whatever action or whatever you want your character to do, with just your prompt, the character will be able to do that. So we're going to click on the download button to download it. Now, let's try and animate this character again by telling the AI to let her walk back to the table. So now this is the next prompt I'm going to ask the AI to do for me. So she walked to the window. I'm repeating the same prompt again, but I've added something to it. She walked to the window and stood there and said, so now, do you believe I can now walk and move? And walked back, and she walked back. And she walked back to her table and sat down in the chair. So now I'm going to hit on the command button to see if it's going to be able to do all these activities. So one thing about Grok is that the animations or the video it generates is just 6 seconds. If you have more activities that you want your character to do, then you can divide the activities into 2 or 3 depending on the length of the activities for the AI to generate it in pieces for you. Then when you're done, you put everything together or you merge everything together using an editing app of your choice. So now that we have finished animating our avatar, we know how to make our avatar talk, move, and show gestures. The next thing we are going to do is to animate our African mama. Okay, so we're going to animate the African mother in the market and make sure she speaks or she uses an African accent. So I'm going to show you how to make sure she uses an African accent instead of using a foreign accent. So click on the back button and then select one of the characters you use. Let's go with this one. So this is what we want her to say. She's shouting, calling her customers and keeps saying, "Come and buy my fish, oh, na me have better fish." And then the next thing we want to do is to make sure she's use a Nigerian accent or any accent of your choice. So I want her to use a Nigerian accent. So I'm going to hit on the command button and see if we are going to get the exact thing we are asking our character to do.
Come and buy my fish, oh, now me get better fish. Come and buy my fish, oh, now me get better fish. Come and buy my fish, oh, now me get better fish.
I just like the way she's shouting, calling people to come and buy her fish. Now she get better fish.
Buy my fish, oh, now me get better fish. Come and buy my fish, oh, now me get better fish.
So I think I like this one. Is so natural, like a market woman who is seeking attention of customers in the market. This is how they behave. So when you're done generating your animation and you are satisfied with how it went, you can hit on the download button here to download the animation or the video to your computer. So this is how you can make your own photo talk. You can also create talking avatar and lip sync, make it work, move, and do other amazing things. So now that we have our talking avatar and we have also make our image or AI generated image talk, we can also make our own pictures talk just by following the same process. So for you to be able to understand what I'm talking about, hit on the back button and upload your own photo. So what I'm going to do is to just let this picture talk. So now this is what I want my AI to do or my own picture to do. She said, "Hi, this is Debbie. I can now talk." Oh. Then I said, "Use Nigerian accent." So I'm going to hit on the generate button to see if it's going to make my image talk. But you know definitely it will make this image talk. But let's wait for it to see the outcome.
Hi, this is Debbie. I can now talk. Hi, this is Debbie. I am happy. I can now talk.
Okay, so I think that's it. Basically, this is how you animate your images. This is how you can make them work. This is how you can create avatar for your Faceless channel. What do you think about starting a Faceless channel with this type of avatar? Is this something you're going to give it a try? Let me know that in the comment section. Also, watch the previous video I created on how to create Faceless cooking show with AI. That video is popping up right now. Click on it and go and watch it. I'm going to see you in that video. Bye.